prepare for liftoff.
Hello and welcome back to my channel where I have another exciting English Premier League match for you to watch, and that is Brighton hosting Manchester United. This should be a good one. Manchester United need to get this win to go back level on points with Wolves. So let's see how this one plays out. So we're here at the Amex Stadium where Brighton are hosting Manchester United. Brighton, they got a very difficult run of games coming up. They still have to face Liverpool and Man City in their coming matches, so they're gonna need to try get points wherever they can. For Man United, they need to get 3 points. They need to win their last few matches and make it into that Champions League position and hope that Chelsea or Wolves drop points along the way, because as it stands, Wolves have moved 3 points ahead of Man United, but obviously they have a match in hand. So hopefully tonight Manchester United can sneak and get the win like they did in the FA Cup and like they did in the previous match, and put pressure on Chelsea and Wolves. You would have to say that Man United have the better quality, but let's see the Brighton team. Ryan, Montoya, Webster, Dunk and Byrne. Stevens and Proper in midfield, with Gross, Moy and Trossard up front, with Mbappé leading the line. Gross, Moy has been very decent this season. He looks like quality and a decent player. He should be in a mid-table team. And surely, if they do get relegated, which looks unlikely, surely someone will come in and buy him. For Manchester United, it's De Gea, Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw in the back, Matic and Pogba, Greenwood, Fernandes, Rashford, and Martial leading the line. This team has looked like it's going to be the prominent team for the rest of the season for this Manchester club. It looks like they found their strongest starting lineup, and this is it. So for Brighton, they've got a big task ahead of them here. This Man United team has come out with energy since the break, and they've looked like they want that Champions League position and they want to play together. Stevens, Proper, Trossard, and now with Pogba and Fernandes playing, they have that ability to beat these teams that sit deeper and just defend. Because in the beginning of the season, that's where United were losing points. They weren't able to break down teams, counter-attacking, they were brilliant, as we saw against Man City and many other teams. But when this team sat deep and defended, it was very difficult. And Martial's through here into the box. What can he do? Can he get it wide? No, he can't. He had Greenwood running in and Fernandes, but he couldn't find either of them. Byrne on the ball, Webster, Proper, Byrne again, Webster, Proper, Webster again. Oh, they were trying to play out the back, and it's Fernandes on the ball. Matic. He gets it to Greenwood. Can Greenwood get the ball into the box? He has 3 teammates in the box. Greenwood. And Moy's on the ball now. That was a poor pass. Trossard. Back with Moy. Stevens. Mbappé. Stevens. Gross. Dunk on the ball now. Looks like Brighton's plan will be to build very slowly here and work their way forward, whereas Man United want to utilise their pace. Proper, Mbappé on the ball here, Stevens gets a shot off and it's just deflected wide. That was well hit and that ball was travelling. Maguire just gets a shin on it and it goes just wide. Great build-up play there by Brighton, which led to this beautiful strike. Mbappé, Moy spreads it wide for Gross. Can he get a decent ball in? It's cleared again by Lindelof this time. Gross. Moy on the ball now. Gross. Montoya. Rashford powers, uses his strength to power him out of the ball. Shaw. Pogba on the ball now. Shaw. Pogba to Rashford. Pogba. Matic on the ball. Martial. Goes wide to Rashford. Rashford with the poor ball back to Martial. And it's Brighton again. Montoya. Brighton look more likely of teams yet to score. Man United have not found their range yet. Shaw, Rashford, Pogba now on the ball. Pogba back to Shaw, back to Pogba. Pogba with the ball in. Oh, nearly found their head there. And it's Trossard breaking out here for this Brighton team. Moy. But 4 back for Man United. 5. They've got their whole team back now. Man United have the pace to get their team back. We saw that in the FA Cup, how quickly they managed to get their team back in a defensive position. Matic on the ball. Pogba. Matic. Wide for Greenwood. The youngster with a lot of promise. Greenwood. Basaka. Fernandez loses possession. Montoya now. Moy on the ball. Gross. What can Montoya produce from here? Stevens. Wide to Trossard, but Basaka cuts it out and it's Greenwood breaking away here. Martial loses possession. This Man United team looked very sluggish. Maybe it was the long match because they had to play extra time. Maybe it's a little bit of tiredness from this team. Pogba. Rashford. Pogba. Martial. Rashford. Shaw with the ball in. Back to Shaw. Pogba, can he win the header? He can. But it goes directly to Ryan. Thought he would try head it to a teammate, but he went for goal. And it was easily cut out there by Ryan. Gross on the ball. He easily gets past Shaw. Puts the ball in for Mbappe. No one's in the box here for him though. And Lindelof clears it. But it's back with Brighton. What can they do here? Gross. Can he get a ball into the box? Montoya. Shaw cuts it out. And that's the end of the first half. And the match has ended 0-0. With neither goalkeeper really being worked at all. And we're back here for the second half at the Amex Stadium. Brighton have had the better possession. They've had 60% of the possession, funny enough. And neither team have really done anything to worry any of the goalkeepers. De Gea hasn't been tested. Ryan got the easy header in from Pogba. But other than that, nothing really to separate these two teams. Matic on the ball. Greenwood. Greenwood spreads it here for Pogba. Rashford on the ball now. Shaw. Shaw gets past. Can he get a ball into the box? He gets the ball in, but it is punched out here by Ryan. Nothing comes of it. Montoya. Webster proper. Montoya going forward here with Gross. Moy on the ball. Gross. Spreads it here for proper. Trossard on the ball. Mbappe. Stevens. Moy. Can anyone work the hair? Greatly tackled there. It's Man United breaking away now. Shaw with the ball. Shaw needed to put that ball through for Rashford, who made a brilliant run there. But he wasn't picked out. Shaw back on the ball now. Martial. Martial still gets it to Shaw here. Back to Martial. Ooh, great shot there. Goes directly at a Brighton player. And it's out for Man United throw-in in a promising position here. Rashford. And the ball is snatched here. And it's Gross breaking away. Shaw is back in position now. Montoya. Proper. Moy. Proper. Stevens now on the ball. Nearly cut out there by Man United, but it's back here with Stevens, Moy, Trossard, Stevens, Trossard again. And it's out here for a Brighton corner kick. What can they produce here? Can one of their big men get a head on the ball and score, pegging this Man United team back even further? And it's all about the quality that Gross puts in here. Can he put in a decent ball? That looks decent. It's with Proper. Fernandez breaking away now. Matic on the ball. Greenwood, back to Matic. Greenwood, all the way back to Lindelof. Back to Matic here. They need to go to the left side, and it's with Pogba now. Pogba spreads it here, but he can't find Rashford. And it's back with this Brighton team. Shaw on the ball now. Matic. Matic waiting for support, which comes from Fernandez. Greenwood. And Matic with the poor pass now. Trossard breaking away. Burn on the ball. Proper. Burn. Back to Proper. Proper breaking into midfield. Yeah, he spreads it wide for Gross, but it's cut out by Shaw. It's out for Brighton throw-in. Matic coming off and McTominay coming on. Add a little bit more energy into that midfield. And that desire to win the ball, which McTominay has shown this whole season. He's been one of their standout players this season. Gross makes it through with the ball in, but Lindelof cuts it out. Greenwood, Fernandez, Martial now. Still with Greenwood. Bissaka, McTominay now. McTominay tries to spread it for Rashford, but the ball is poorly hit. But they give it back to Rashford in a promising position, and good attempt there, but Ryan is up to the task again. It's back here with Fernandez. Greenwood. Bissaka. Greenwood again, back to Bissaka. Bissaka gives away possession this time. That has been a theme in this match. Poor possession, with both teams giving away the balls yet again. It's now given away to Rashford, Paul Pogba, Fernandez, Martial, Fernandez, Rashford! The header goes directly to Ryan. Everything that's come at him has come directly to him, so he hasn't had to make any extraordinary saves. Bissaka on the ball now. Lindelof, McTominay, Pogba, McTominay, still McTominay, Greenwood now. They need to get the ball into the box, and Greenwood gives away possession at the end here. The match has ended 0-0. Neither team really working the goalkeeper well enough to deserve this victory. And as it stands, Brighton 0, Man United 0. And that's it for our Tuesday night Premier League action. The match has ended in a draw. Brighton 0, Man United 0. Nothing to separate these two teams. If you want to see more football action, we have 4 Premier League matches coming tomorrow. And to do that, all you need to do is like, comment, subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can get a pop-up when those videos go live. Until then, peace.